light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
I'm not sure if Frostbolt's even a keep against Priest. A lot of them play Galaka Crawler, Radiant Elemental. It's even pretty good against Cleric. I think I want one of my 2-cost minions though. Well, I wish I had that Frostbolt. Yikes, my hand sucks. Frostbolt, please. I'm sorry I mulliganed you. What a tease, this Frostbolt. Hiding behind a Primordial Glyph. Okay. That was a decent answer from him. Play Mirror Entity instead of Counterspell here because I'm not really worried about his spells, and I'd like to copy something like this. And he still had the coin, which obviously I was thinking about because I'm not trash. I have all of the 4 most expensive cards in my hand. Get him bad Stranglethorn Tiger. Show him who's boss. Pint-size horror. Well, on the bright side, we cannot draw an unplayable card this turn. Yeah, definitely an Arcane Intellect here. We have a lot of damage.
Is someone injured? Pass me that arc light spanner.
Definitely playing a Firelands Portal. I think we just kill the 2/4. I think that's okay. We obviously don't play Murlocs, but it means we can Fireball Priest of the Feast and kill it.
Mind if I roll need?
And he's gotten a lot of card draw. Let's kill this and just develop a 3/4. Actually, maybe I should have just played out... No, Kirin Tor dies too easily. But I'm most likely playing Jaina next turn, so it seems like the Coldwraith probably would have been pretty easy to trigger.
I hope you like my invention.
I think playing the Kirin Tor was pretty shitty though. Maybe I should have just hero powered. But I was thinking I don't really want to use my hero power against 1 health minions right now. Because I want there to be 1 health minions I can kill after I play Jaina.
This jungle hides many secrets.
This is a really good Firelands portal, but it seems like a bad idea to pass on Jaina. Let's just go ahead and develop her.
Fear those who wield it.
He correctly predicted me. Nice counterspell. This is from my deck. Almost everything in my deck costs 4 or less mana, so I don't really get much of a read there. Secret. What you got? You got Mirror Entity?
Someday I'll be just like you.
Alright, so we kill this. And then we trade in here so we can Breath Hero Power this guy down to 1 and then get a Water Elemental. It was pretty lucky for me that he got Mirror Entity. But I guess Spellbender, if that eats a Firelands portal, I still get my 5-drop. Got a pretty terrible 5-drop, by the way. My man just didn't play a card. But yeah, if it was Counterspell, I could have checked it with Breath of Cindergosa. I guess I'm just gonna pass. He needs AoE. I have 9 damage in hand, so if he heals up, he still has to leave me with less than 9 on board.
The end is coming!
I believe this is lethal. This is 6, 10, 14, 23.
Gotcha.
Nice. Oh, and we finished at 30. Just for the nice BM.
Jaina versus Garrosh. Victory or death!
You asked for it.
I guess I'll keep these. Probably coin this on 1, play this on 2, and then this combo on 3. I mean, we might not have a thing to Frostbolt on 3, but we can kind of assume it might work out like that.
Incredible discovery.
Can't even War Axe me.
Armor made to fit.
Oh no, it's Control Warrior. That's a good draw. Get to clear out the Armor Smith. Whirlwind. That was a really strong Thalnos.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Mirror Entity is a little bit more mana efficient, but Sorcerer's Apprentice does damage, and I think he's pretty unlikely to even play a minion here.
Excuse me, you
Use the Valet to clear that. Punch him for 3. Just try to keep our dudes on the board. Would have loved to develop a Water Elemental there, but it would have involved basically trading off my Sorcerer's Apprentice. Okay. Not sure if I want to commit another minion to the board here.
I wonder.
I guess this is fine if I trade off my Sorcerer's Apprentice. I feel like trading there makes sense, so I don't have to, or so that Brawl and Sleep with the Fishes don't do as much.
speak to me.
Okay. So with Counterspell, I can commit a little bit more to the board here.
Right away.
Do we want to make this trade or just go face? If we don't trade, he can value or get like an extra hit into the Medivh's Valet. But we can just set him to 18, assume he can't clear the board because of Counterspell. We'll have 11, 12, 15 next turn. I feel like going face just doesn't really change the clock all that much. You might have to just go for the fishes here. Alright, good counterspell. Nice.
Jaina versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Is Breath of Cindergosa ever going to do anything against Priest? Seems like really, really shitty in this matchup.
Greetings.
Is
Hello.
someone injured?
Cleric is pretty scary. I think we still have to play Mana Worm though. Oh. My opponent is not playing the deck I thought he was. Or he's at least playing a strange card. Pretty lucky that we found an answer there. If that had gone unchecked, we might have been in trouble.
Once upon a time.
I guess it does make sense that he would be Dragon Priest. Do we want to just develop a counterspell? Probably makes more sense to just Glyph. I mean, Shatter. I play freeze effects. I think Frozen Clone seems like it could do some work here, though. Pretty good minion to copy. Hit him with the thank you. Oh, my Drake is so much bigger than yours, Priest. So I could play Twilight Drake, coin hero power, send my Drake into his. I'd have a 4/9 and a 4/5. I could also just smack him in the face, because I'm the one that has 16 points of burn, or I guess 19 points of burn in my hand. I've already seen one Inner Fire out of him. I don't think Dragon Priest typically goes too all in on the Inner Fire synergy. Let's just play a 4/9, smack him in the face. The big reason to not go for the clear with coin hero power there is I want to coin Firelands Portal into Firelands Portal. Firelands Portal this guy. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling quite sure enough of my lead to just send the Firelands Portal to face. This is normally a pretty good 5-drop, but it does get one-shot by his Bone Drake. Although I guess if he's one-shotting this, he's probably leaving these guys up, and then he just gets killed by burn. Oh yeah, that's actually super bad against Cabal Shadow Priest. But do you have room for Cabal Shadow Priest in a dragon list? My guess would be probably not. Oh, it's a Bone Mare, huh? Dude, this guy's just going at my face. Okay, do we have lethal here? We Fireball, send this guy in, and then we can play double Breath of Syndragosa, which makes this guy have 6 power. So we can only do 14 here, I believe. But I think we can get enough tempo out of these breaths. Wait, is Counterspell Medivh's Valet better? That's 5 damage instead of 6, right? I do get to get a counterspell in play though. Do 3 to this. And Drake there.
Excuse me, you are on.
Okay, so we get to keep the fireball, which we can point at his face. It was a little bit lucky that we froze both of these, but I think even if one of these was left unfrozen, it was pretty unlikely he could kill me with a counterspell in play. That deck surely doesn't play too much reach. Although I guess all it would have had to have been is a second Bone Mare. Maybe my play was unnecessarily risky there.
Well played.
I mean, if I had just given myself more time, I could have known that both of them would be frozen. But since I was so slow, I had to just make a guess and go face. I probably should have been prepared to trade my Drake and my Flame Elemental into whichever one didn't get frozen if that did happen.
Jaina versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
I think we'd like to pick up Mana Worm, Frostbolt, Kirin Tormage. Pretty good set of cards here.
Avast, matey. I'm in charge now.
An incredible
Let's get this Arcanologist down so I can start fighting. Maybe it kills the 1/2 and then we hero power the 1/1. Not too happy to see the crab.
I found it first.
Excuse me, you
I think we have to play River Crocolisk here to help contest that crab.
We have many secrets.
Breath of Cinderghost seems okay here, but we can't really do anything else with it. It's basically 3 mana, kill a 3/2, which is not great. Missiles is actually pretty good here. Oh man, we nailed it. Sick missiles.
Well played.
Next turn we can play Spellbender plus Crystal Runner.
Your magic shall not save.
Weak turn from the opponent. I'd like to pick up something I can play with Breath here, ideally. But if not, this is fine, I think.
I'm late. I'm late.
That's a good valet, huh?
excuse me, you are on fire.
Get to clear his board and push 5. I think from this position we win the race. We have minions, he doesn't, and we have counterspell to deal with kill command. That's kinda bad. I feel like we just go face and kill him though. So if we go Fireball Hero Power, we set him to 5 and then he's just dead to Firelands Portal next turn. We don't get the minion, but we don't have to risk a Corrupted Heal Bot. And with Counterspell in play, there's like no way I can die next turn, right? He has to deal 7 mana through a Counterspell. I think this play just wins the game. In before Toxic Arrow double kill command. Actually, I would Spellbender the Toxic Arrow. No, it would eat the Counterspell first, actually. Wow, I'm actually pretty surprised I won this game. He didn't really have too many weak turns.